Good evening, ladies. I'm Ruby Moon. I just wanted to speak to you guys today on self-love. Self-love comes first, ladies. Seriously. You can't manifest anything without self-love. So what I wanted to speak to you on is what self-love is and what self-love isn't. Self-love is a practice and a ritual in itself, yeah? Self-love is putting yourself first. Self-love is having boundaries. Self-love is knowing when to say no and meaning it. Self-love is going for that job promotion. Self-love is personal development. Self-love is hygiene. Self-love is looking after your home where you live. Self-love is looking after your temple being your body. Self-love is putting your emotions first. Okay? Now, this day and age, we often get told that we should acknowledge our emotions, acknowledge how it makes us feel, and let it go. That is a very masculine terminology for dealing with emotions. As feminine beings, I tend to feel that we can't just accept how we feel and let it go. We need to ride that emotion. We need to accept that emotion. We need to feel that emotion. We need to go through it. And I find that the best way for me to do such thing is via keeping a journal. And once I write certain things down, I like to think of that as me letting it go. And it's amazing because when you tap into certain emotions and certain feelings and you go back to where they stemmed from, 9 times out of 10, when you do find out where it stems from, it's your childhood. We pick up a lot of things from our childhood. We pick up separation anxiety. We pick up negative energies from our childhood. We pick up feeling lack of love. We can pick that up because it might not be that our parents don't love us. It might not be an abusive relationship between us and our parents. It could be abusive relationship between our mother and our father. It could be an abusive relation between our mother and our grandmother. Something that we've seen that has now projected itself onto us or has carried itself through our DNA. So I recommend a lot of shadow work. I recommend a lot of inner child work. I recommend a lot of past life work as well, working with your ancestors, ancestral healing, because a lot of the pain and the baggage that we carry isn't actually our own. It's karmic debt, and it hinders our self-love. And self-love, I'm going to say again, is vital. You cannot manifest anything without self-love. So if you're trying to attract a certain love, ladies, a certain man, a certain female, in some people's cases, a new love attraction, then what you need to do is first love yourself. Be to yourself what you want somebody else to be to you. Make sure that you have your own interests. Make sure you have your own friends. Make sure you have your own life so that you don't breed a codependent relationship. Codependency then breeds animosity, and it breeds resentment, because if you don't have your own friends and you don't have your own interests and you don't have your own job and you don't have your own life and you don't have your own stuff going on, then what are you really about apart from this one person? This one person will grow to resent you because this one person has his life or her life and has her friend and has her future and already has planned out what she wants or he wants. So self-love is vital. We often find ourselves as females thinking, why do we keep attracting the same kind of man? Why do we keep picking up this same man that can't commit, that can't love me, that can't be to me who I need him to be? Because you're not being to you who you need to be for yourself. When you wake up in the morning, do you tell yourself you're beautiful, but you expect somebody else to do it for you? You can't expect from somebody else what you can give yourself. Give to yourself what you can give to yourself, plus more, because you deserve it. It's you. How can you love anybody else more than you love yourself? Not even your children come before you, because without you, your children will not be able to coexist. Your children will not be able to go on. Your children will not feed themselves. They will not clothe themselves. They will not bathe themselves. They will not put themselves to bed. So how, if you are not looking after yourself and putting yourself first, do you expect anybody else to love you or be reliant on you? You can't fill a cup from an empty well, ladies. You need to feed your soul, feed your spirit, feed yourself. Self-love is not self-maintenance. Self-love is not going out to buy that coat. Self-love is not going out to buy them shoes. Self-love is not going out to buy that new hair oil or that new hair grease or that new wig. It's not. Self-love is loving you. Yeah? How about you sit down and you write down all your interests? You write down all what you think, all the things you like to do, all the things that you love about yourself. Embrace yourself. Write down even the negatives about yourself so that you can accept them. Write down all the things that you don't like about yourself and why you don't like them. Grow to know yourself and love yourself and heal from the inside out. And when you start to love yourself and accept yourself for who you are, and you start to stand in your own power and call back your own power, ladies, that is the only time that you're going to be able to manifest anything, let alone a man in your life that's going to treat you how you deserve to be treated. You're a queen. We're all royalty in our own rights. You're a queen. And if you are not treating yourself like a queen, why do you expect anybody else to treat you like a queen? If you do not get up and go for what it is that you want for you, then how can you expect anybody else to do it for you? Ask yourself that, ladies, because a lot of us are out here looking for something outside of ourselves that's in here, right here, something that we can give ourselves. Open up those heart chakras. Say your affirmations. Love yourself. I'm going to keep saying that because this video is based on self-love. Okay? You need to get yourself right. If you don't get your mind right, you don't get your loving right for yourself, then nothing else is going to feel right in your life. You wonder why you keep picking up those bullying bosses. You wonder why you keep picking up those abusive partners. You wonder why you keep picking up those friends that talk behind your back. Because you're doing it to yourself. Subconsciously, you hate yourself. Yeah, and you're not showing yourself no love. You're abusing yourself. You're bullying yourself. You're wicked to yourself. You get up in the morning. You don't show yourself no love. You tell yourself that you're stupid. You tell yourself that you're petty. You tell yourself that you did this wrong. You did that wrong. You don't learn from your mistakes. You're always cursing yourself. You curse your own life. Sorry, excuse me. So if you're cursing your own life, what's going to keep coming back to you? Nothing but bad luck and curses. Stop it. It stops now. We are the healers of the nation. Only we give birth. And if we keep giving birth to negativity because all we feel for ourselves is negativity, then the world is going to continue to be negative. Love yourself. Heal yourself. And together, let's birth a better nation. Because this world is falling apart. It's falling apart in front of us. Our children are killing other people's children. Our babies are dying. The boys are falling left, right and centre. Girls are falling left, right and centre. It's not sexist no more. It's not racist no more. Yes, we all know who the majority race is that's dropping down, but it's not even racist no more. Okay? It's literally spiritual warfare. Mothers that hate themselves are giving birth to children that then hate themselves and hate each other. And the world is in destitute. Love yourselves, ladies, before you start to try and love anybody else. That'll be it from me tonight. Love and blessings. Infinite love. Take care. Ruby Moon.